And on that note, I wanted to defend myself. I want to defend myself from Jelly's statement of how I threatened to kill myself if she didn't join Invaders.
Flashback.
No, it was before you guys debuted, but you guys were already in the server, so it wasn't like public knowledge that you guys were like joining phaseconnect.
I think I was last. I joined like super last minute. I was going to be Gen 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, they were gonna put me in Gen 3. And then, but Dizzy was like, if you do that, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh.
So, like,
End of flashback.
Okay. Maybe that's how she felt, but that's not what actually happened. Did I fight a little? Did I fight a little to have Jelly and Invaders? Yes. Because to clear up the timeline, I was the first onboarded. And originally, I was fine on holding off to join until Gen 3. I was fine with being held off till then because I had my own stuff going on. I was working full time, right? Like I didn't need to debut anytime soon. So I was doing fine financially. So then basically what happened is Sakana wanted my old IP, right? But I have very complicated feelings towards that IP. So I was basically like, can I get a new model? Can I get a new model, please? And then he was asking how would that work? Because if you hold on to your old IP, we can introduce you in Invaders and just have it like have you as a solo debut. And I was just like, well, I don't have to be a solo debut because I didn't really want to. I didn't really have any desire to be a solo debut. I wanted to be in a gen. I wanted to feel included, you know, because I've already gone down that path before. So yeah, basically, Invaders at that time was still under the assumption that you would hold IP or you would hold the old character. And once it was concluded that you don't necessarily need to do that, Jelly was in discussions. Was in the discussions period with Sakana. And I wasn't actually privy to any of these discussions. I just knew that they were talking. And I basically was just like, at this stage, me and Ember were already inside and we were already working towards debut. And I was basically like, hey, we could probably catch Jelly up fast enough. That she can just debut with us. Let's just make it 3 because 3 sounds better than 2. And I pushed, and I did a little bit of pushing for Jelly because I think she might have been on the fence or something. I don't actually know how she felt at the time, but there was some discussion there. So yeah, we got Jelly, and originally, I think our debut day was supposed to be... Our original timeline was for March. Our original timeline was for March. And then we ended up getting pushed back to May. And if I'm going to be honest, thank fucking God, because so many of my assets ended up coming late or they didn't come in, that I ended up doing my own assets. So one of my chatting screens, my schedule at the time, those were both made by me, which was not ideal because I was feeling pretty burnt out on design at the time, but rather it done than perfect. Yeah. So to clarify, I didn't threaten to kill myself. I just made it very, very clear that I preferred 3 over 2. Good that Jerry came in, need her sig money from somewhere. Yeah. I'm really happy that Invader's wish worked out the way that it did. I'm really happy that Invader Quest worked out the way that it did. Because at the time that we came out, Invader Wish, like, we've talked about this before, but it really did feel like a bargain bin group. Like, it... I love the girls. So I wouldn't have chosen to debut any other way. If you ask me now, would I prefer to have been in Gen 3 and received a full budget? I would say no. And I love the girls in Gen 3, but Wish has a very special place in my heart.